Hi, I'm here with Giamarese at his farm in East Brunswick. I'd like to welcome you to our series. Could you tell us a little bit about your farm and how long it's been in your family, and how long you've been farming?
My family immigrated from Italy, one side. The other side immigrated from Hungary. We've been in East Brunswick since 1941, at this location since 1941. And before that, we had a farm over on Dunham's Corner Road, across from Warnsdorfer. Yeah, so we're
How long were you there?
Years. Short time. They rented that farm. It was Depression era, and they didn't have enough money. At that time, it was about 100 acres for $12,000. Kind of blows your mind when you think about that. And Grandma bought this place for $2,500. That's what she could afford to scrape together.
And what do you grow here?
We like to say A to Z, asparagus and apples to zucchini. We're growing a little bit less now just because I'm getting a little bit older. But we do grow a lot of strawberries for pick your own, pumpkins, apples, and Christmas trees.
So what is your season that you're open?
We used to be open from about the 1st of May till Christmas Eve. Now we go with strawberries, pick your own. We call it agritourism now. Just a lot of people enjoy that. So we go from about May 10th or 15th when the strawberries get ready, and we'll go through till about the 4th of July. Then we close for 4 or 5 weeks, and then we come back in August for pick your own apples, pumpkins, and then, all the fall items. We also have more than just apples for pick your own. We have pick your own tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, string beans.
Is there other produce that you sell inside the stand?
Yeah, it's a full service, not quite like a supermarket where they have all kinds of produce, but you're real basic. I mean, we have bananas, lettuce. We try to grow most of ourselves, but obviously we bring in grapes, from California, so you'd be disappointed if you couldn't, get everything you wanted. A lot of farmers, even in town, will buy and trade from one another. You mentioned Kellerman's or Clark's, and if he wanted corn and I needed tomatoes, so they're a couple miles apart, and we just catch up, until my next crop comes in of tomatoes or whatever.
So shopping at one of the farms is still supporting all of the farms.
Yeah.
Because you're helping each other out.
Yeah.
That's really good to hear. You said you have pick your own, but you have other activities here if kids come along?
Weekdays we do school tours, which we'll get the children on the hayride. We take them around, show them how stuff's grown. We stop, we have some animals, talk about how things are raised, farm stuff.
Sounds like there's a lot to do out here. And the Christmas tree season, when is that?
Seems to get earlier and earlier. We try to hold people off because you're cutting a live tree off its roots, but we kind of start that about the 2nd or 3rd week of November.
And you don't have anybody following in your footsteps in the family in the farm?
No, Sue and I have been married 40-some years. We never had any children. I have relatives, but nobody seems to want to work the hours that we work. I would like to find somebody. Our farm is preserved, so someday I'll be gone, Sue will be gone, but the farm will be here pretty much the same. I don't know if the next person is going to do what we did. But we do have, I call a lot of infrastructure, meaning you have apples, planted in the ground. The trees are going to stay. The evergreen trees will stay for Christmas. It's a sustainable farm.
And preserved land.
Yes.
I want to thank you very much for taking the time out of what is surely a busy day to talk with us and tell us a little bit about your farm. It was nice to meet you.
Okay.
Please come and visit the farm. Come shop at the stand back here, or enjoy a day picking vegetables, fruits, or just enjoying the hayride and the mazes. We look forward to seeing you here.